is just really diligent about what he does in Potter County. And his big thing is about the community, bringing it down to the community. He wants your input. He wants to know what's going on. And he's had a series of these. But Commissioner Schaffer, welcome to the show. How are you doing today?
I'm doing really, really good. How are you today?
We're doing great. Blair, there's one thing about you. When you ran for commissioner, since you've been elected, you have always said that I'm just working for the people. And it's important that I know what they want, what they're doing, and what they're facing. This is what, about your 5th or 6th town hall meeting?
Let's go with 6th, I believe. Yes.
6th,
I've been doing them every quarter, so 6th one.
Yeah. The hot topics right now, I know that you've got the park you're working on and some other. What are the things, because you really, really have made it a point to be tuned into the constituents in your precinct. What's the things that's on their mind right now?
On their mind right now, we're going to have the courthouse about to be opening up. Double check on the date for you, but I believe it's going to be June 1st for the ribbon cutting in the new courthouse. Over on 24th Street, we got the overpass is going to be worked on for the bridge going over the railroad tracks there on 24th Street between Grand and Eastern. Those are some of the big things that we're looking at doing over here in our area. We got summertime coming up, so we're going to have to make sure we're keeping the kids safe with different activities and events that are going on. And one of the things I find challenging is getting the events going on that the public people are putting on, whether it's a nonprofit or a for-profit organization that are doing events, is letting these kids know about it. And that's one of the things I want to try to do, is keep the community connected, like letting the East Ridge Neighborhood Association talk about what events they got coming on. They're going to be working on a park over there. The city's going to be helping them build a park over there in East Ridge. We got the Pocket Park coming up over the barrio. So just getting the community together, letting them know what's going on. And I'm just trying to be a resource where people can share information to get what's going on.
And that is one of the things that, we've already talked about, is you're about the people, and you encourage input and things like that from the community. How has that gone? Are you getting response as you had hoped from the community as to what we're hoping for and looking for?
Yeah, little by little. I do have my own Commissioner Facebook page and Instagram page, and I try to keep them updated. You're always fighting algorithms with that. Sometimes a post will get seen, sometimes it won't. I just do what I can with that and do the best, but I'm always looking for people to follow that, just to help keep updated, and just as an easy form of communication. You can easily send me a message through Facebook Messenger or Instagram. I read all my own messages, usually within seconds after most of the time people send it. I try to be very responsive. It has my information on there in case they need to call me. Got my email on there. And most of the time I get pretty good responses. I do try to be accessible. I don't want to be that person that's hard to get a hold of. You can't find their phone number on the website anywhere. Because if we don't talk, we can't communicate, and we don't know what's going on either direction, whether I need to tell the people something or they need to tell me what's going on.
Blair, it seems to me that the issue of accessibility, that's always been a major problem. But you've managed to cut through that one heck of a whole lot. Is this the way that we're going to be seeing a lot of our government members going to the town hall style of getting the problem out?
I don't know about other ones, but I do really like the town hall because it's a comfortable environment. It's not time restricted. We can talk for 30 minutes if we need to. Like I said, tonight I've got it set for an hour and a half. I don't believe we'll need all that time, but it's there in case we have somebody that's got some deep discussions that we need to talk about. It doesn't cost anything to come to a town hall. All you got to do is just show up. And then if you can't show up, then you can reach us or me on social media or by phone. But, I do like the town hall environments because sometimes that face-to-face, in-person communication is really the best.
It is. Well, one of the things, I had a story earlier this morning about the number of registered young voters. Most high schools are supposed to present that paperwork to high school seniors or those close to the voting age. What are your thoughts? What can we do? I think that's one of the biggest problems, especially in Potter County, is getting the young out to vote. In your mind, Blair, what would you do, or what would you like to see, or what can we do as a whole citizenry to encourage that young vote?
I think a lot of it is just getting them engaged, letting them know that the importance of it. Because that's one thing I hear a lot of people say is, well, it's not important, but it's just one vote. It really doesn't matter. But when you look down on the voting, especially on your local ballots, one vote can lots of times get really close to making a difference. We had some races recently. There was like 25 people, I believe, in the difference of first and second place. And that's a church group. That's a high school classroom of 18-year-olds.
Right.
That's not very many people. That's 2 or 3 blocks of neighborhoods of people voting. And I think a lot of them getting the younger ones engaged is just showing them how to do it. Take them to the voting machines, have a display, get a hold of your election officials and say, hey, can you come set up these machines in our classroom, in our auditorium, so the students can see they're not scary. They're simple to use. It's not a time restraint. It's nothing you got to spend 3 hours doing to go vote. Most of the time, especially if you go to voting centers like over here in my precinct and precinct 2, usually you can get in and out in under 5 minutes. Usually there's no lines. The people are super friendly in the voting centers. They're willing to help you out if you need some help, answer any questions you might have. You go in there, you do your studying beforehand, you cast your vote for the candidates that have your values and beliefs, and then you go on about your day and know that you did something good for your community.
When you speak about getting the young people involved, to me it seems like they're watching our generation and they are taking cues from us. And so for me, it's really kind of important for my son to see that I did go vote, and it's important for him to hear me talking positively about the importance of it. Is that something that you feel really is an issue for our young people today? What they're looking for leadership.
Oh, definitely. And I think that leadership by example is one of the biggest things we can do as parents and just community leaders in general. It's one thing I always try to do on social media is I get out to the voting centers. I'll do a video. Hey, here's when you can come vote. I'm making sure I'm posting about where the voting centers are at, on their hours, probably wearing my sticker when I go do it. You can't video in the voting center. You got to be 100 feet away, but you can do stuff like that. And, and that's something that everybody can do. Take that 3 minutes and do a little video, or at least do a little selfie, I voted sticker, and flood social media. Walk around your grocery store with the sticker on. Let people see that you've done that, because a lot of times people want to do what other ones are doing.
Mm-hmm. Blair, we've got to get ready to go. That town hall meeting comes on today, 5:30 to 7. It'll be at the Kids Incorporated building, located at 2201 Southeast 8th Avenue. Have your voice heard. Attend the meeting today. Blair, thank you so much.
Thank y'all very much. You have a great day.
We'll be back with more chat right after this.